At this time, I'd like to invite all of our children to come forward and come close to your screens so that you can get a really good seat for our children's message today. Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so glad that you are with us today for worship and for our children's sermon. As you can see, I'm not in the church, I'm at my house, and I have hearts all around me. And I wanted today to focus on where we have seen God's love this past week. As many of you know, this past week has been different. Schools have been out, we haven't been able to see our friends, and we've been home a lot. And that can feel lonely and scary, and maybe we're even bored. And we can find ourselves asking, where is God amidst all of this? And so I wanted to share with you a few places where I have seen God present over this past week. I've seen God present with our teachers as they are working hard to make sure that our students have the resources they need so that they can learn at home. I've seen God with my own children. We've spent a lot of time together, and we've had to be patient, and we've had to be flexible, and we've had to get used to a new routine. I've seen God present in Backpack Beginnings as they have volunteers who are working to make sure that students who aren't in school have the food that they need. I saw God this week in FaceTime. I was able to FaceTime several members of our church, and we also had a story time, and I saw God in the faces and the voices of everyone that I was able to see on FaceTime this week. I saw God in the IRC as they are caring for our neighbors, making sure that people have food and have a place to take a shower and to do laundry. I see God in our FBC family, in our church. We have so many people who love our neighbors and love our community and love our church members and are working hard to make sure that everyone is taken care of and knows that they are loved. And lastly, I see God with our doctors and our nurses who are caring for those who are sick and wanting to make sure that everybody is healthy and safe. So I encourage you to consider where you have seen God this past week. And when times feel hard, and when you're frustrated, and when you feel like I just can't do this another day, I want you to be reminded that God is present. God is near. We just have to be paying attention and to look for the ways that God is working during these times. Please pray with me. Dear God, help us to remember that you are always near. Remind us that we can see you in the work of others, even when times are hard. Amen.